Hey everyone, welcome back to more Slots and Daggers. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So made a few runs on here, got pretty far, and we're going to go ahead and start another run. So we've made it as far as the Red Desert. No, we're not going to do that. No, go back. We're not jumping in. Yes, we're going from the beginning because otherwise you're just not going to build up what you need in order to get there. We do have a number of upgrades. We can't look at them from here. We have to go back into the progress menu on the main page. Basically, we have some extra, we've got another wheel. We have some extra health, I think, starting health, and then some other various little bonuses. Extra damage, I think, is mainly what it is. But we're going to go ahead and start from the beginning. We can choose. We have a bit more of a variety. Apple, I don't think I've seen before. 10 health, gets 40% physical damage when rolled. That's pretty good. We can only pick 3 of the starting here. We do have the blood spell, which I took last time, which worked pretty well because the spells go right through block. So let's take that as 1. I think we can skip the basic shield. We do need money to start with, so we kind of have to take that. And then the other options are kind of whatever. This is damage per shield. Now you could definitely build around this, I think. Would be very interesting. I'm going to go ahead, I think in long run you could make apple work quite well too. Like we could just take no block, go apple. Let's go poison, spell, and money to start with. And then we'll try to add some decent block as we go through. So we've got Ego to start with. So yeah, we got 4 now. We can get up to 5 if we get some more. So our first one here, doing some damage, doing some lifesteal. It goes right through block. We got some poison going, got some cash. Poison working its way through Mr. Eggman here. We do have 300 starting health now, which is very nice. Quick kill gives me a little bit extra cash. Okay, for options, we can upgrade. Healing spell is okay. This is extra health. 15 health per turn. Pretty good. The poison sickle, if we can get a lot of cash going. I had kind of a build in the last one where just cash was coming in like crazy, so it was a way I could use this. I did have the sickle. So with enough cash, you can just rely on cash to do damage if you get some items to do it. Yeah, I think making the blood spell better. I don't have enough money to add anything else, but we definitely want to add some more stuff as we go through. Moth Goal! It's doing a combination of damage to me. We don't have any block, but we do have the health, and we've got some automatic healing. And then, of course, my spells give me some health back. Very, very fast kill there. What do we want? Is that the apple? It is. The apple could be okay. We'd have to go more physical with something. That's physical. Just make me invincible here doing this. I mean, this does do some physical damage. We'd want to add some physical if we do this. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll add the apple. Give me bonus healing as well. So we're just going to heal like crazy. But the later enemies do just do insane amounts of damage. Couple apples there. Apples and cash, not much else. Keeping the poison going good enough. We'll take them out. Crit. And you're dead, just like that. Alright. Going through really quick, but you kind of need these early ones to build up. Upgrading the poison blade is tempting. Fireball, ritual dagger, it does do physical and magical, and has lifesteal. Yeah, let's take that. Then, what do we want? Let's upgrade the poison blade. Krabatar. So you're doing damage right through the armor, because the poison goes through, also the magic does as well. 2 apples, not great for me, but some more poison burning away. So even here with the amount of health I have and healing, we're still losing health. Not having any block, but also just the enemies are doing just massive amounts of damage. Okay. We could replace the coin bag for the basic one. I think we'll do that. Let's get rid of the basic coin. 13 bucks left, not a huge amount. Oh, it's 30. What is this? Get a coin for every 20 damage dealt in a single attack. Interesting. We'll take some extra health. The Queen of Snakes. So we're now at 325. Still no block. Just healing up, but doing more and more damage every turn. Not a lot of poison going out. Just haven't gotten lucky with it. And every time this, well, anyone heals, they drop all the poison that you have on them. So if you build up a bunch of the heal, it all goes away. Okay, taking a lot here. Ow. Doing 100 damage now. And I'm not doing much. Queen is getting low, though. Gonna heal this time. Good, lots of damage out. And you're dead. Alright. Worked out, but barely. What do we have? Shuriken, 80. Uses a skill check. I haven't actually used the Shuriken before. Rotten Sword. I also haven't seen that before. Ooh, 10 physical, 15 poison. That's pretty cool. I think we replace our dagger with the Rotten Sword, maybe. I don't know that I want both. It is tempting to grab both. Quite tempting, actually. We could do that and upgrade the money. Or we could do this and then still grab something. Like free health recovery every turn. I've got 4 slots, but 6 tokens. That's a bit much. Yeah, I feel like this fits better than the blade. Even though I have upgraded it, it's still just not very much damage compared to this. So I am going to go ahead, we'll get rid of the dagger, which I might regret. Upgrade the coins. Extra health to start with, 25%, or 20 health every turn. Can't get both, which is unfortunate. The mirror, what does that do? All symbols will be executed 2 times next turn. 1 use per turn, costs 15 bucks. A little pricey. Give me more healing instead. And then we have some cash, we'll try to pick that up, if it pops up again. On to the Black Cemetery. Seen this before. Let's just get to the fighting. Entering the Red Desert. Obsidious. Got a block for 70. That's pretty tough. I don't remember you being in this. I feel like we've skipped over something. Did I skip over a zone? I didn't think you could skip over a zone once you started. Like, usually it's like undead weird stuff and the background's different. We're in the desert now instead of there. Maybe I did skip over it. which case I am probably going to die. Unless I can do just a ton of damage early on. I'm at full health, no point healing. Still not getting any poison out. Lots of block. There's a rotten sword finally. Poison eating you away. We might as well heal. We are down a little bit. It's free. It doesn't cost me anything. But you can kind of see we're getting enough money now that you can definitely do a lot of damage with items that cost money. Okay, we can upgrade the blood spell. This one I haven't used before. 1.5 physical damage per coin on the table. That's very interesting. Crossbow, 40 physical damage, cost me $7. The punch, $10 to use. It's 10 physical, 80% chance to stun the enemy. That's not terrible. Let's upgrade that. I'm pretty tempted to take the Penny Slinger. I feel like 6 is a bit much for the number of wheels we have, but if we're getting a lot of cash, this could be quite useful. But then again, we could just take both of these, have the punch available, and have the extra health. We still don't have any block, which is a bit rough. None has come up. So the stun might save my butt. So let's grab that and some health instead. Gunslinger. Yeah, I think we skipped a zone. Which, probably not a great idea. Not a great start. So you're going to do 80. That's fine. Now 82. Get our free heal. Up to 85. Poison. Just keep staying pretty much topped up. We should be totally fine here. It's only increasing damage a little bit. Lots of poison going out. I feel like the stake you have to... It's free anyway, so why does it... I don't know why it just doesn't automatically trigger. Crit apples, alright. Well, there's an apple and some block. It's the basic block, though, so not that great. More health. We can gamble on the side. Extra health, 1 use per turn. Could save my butt. The apple, we can also upgrade the health gain. Let's do that. The banana, health, and a coin. Not terrible. Have used the bananas before. I think just having more starting health. Let's just take that. And we just tank our way through everything. The shard thing. Okay, you're doing a lot of damage. I feel like you've killed me before. Some poison going out. Yeah, we might have to stun you at some point, depending how things go. So try not to be super quick at the end of the turn and kill myself. Decent poison going out. Let's get the heal up. We can take the hit. Nice, good amount of poison. Is healing though, so the poison's gonna drop off. Disappointing. Okay. Okay, that was a lot of damage. 249, so that will kill me unless we get some health. So with my heal, yeah, I'll barely survive this. Let's go ahead and punch you. No stun. Yeah, we kind of screwed it up. Not enough to kill you. You are going to heal, so it does give me a little bit of time. But now you're going to kill me. I rolled very badly, so we are going to die here. Unless I can stun. Ah! Way off there. Should have watched it a little bit longer before pulling the trigger. Yeah, I feel like I jumped a zone there. We'll kind of see as we go through. Unlocked a few more things. We'll do another run because that was pretty quick. 240. I kind of want to get a 250, then I can have all my wheels active. So I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I think we jumped from Black Cemetery and immediately went to Red Desert. Like, we were supposed to go here. We went from here to there, which is odd. I don't know why it even let me do that. So yeah, interested in possibly doing something with the shield focus with the axe, maybe. Could be fun. We still need cash, though. I mean, we could probably put off cash. You do get some cash by killing enemies anyway. Let's try this combo. And then I'm gonna do like no money to start with. I've never done that before. Let's see what happens. So mainly the only money I'm gonna get initially is just killing early on. So killing super fast is the way we want to get cash. I think the dice rolls do give me some money, but it's not really explained. Like, the dice roll every turn. Big axe hit. Yeah, 94 damage there from the axe. Very nice. Okay, so we get some. What is this? Gain 3 coins. Yeah, we'll take that. That takes care of my money problem. No more cash, though. So we have to just keep going. Moth gold. Got some poison out, got some black going, got some cash coming in. Too much block, honestly. These early enemies don't heal, so they're not going to lose the poison from them. It's not going to drop off. At this point, we do have the money coming in, so we can kind of slow roll it if we want to. It's going to be a big hit. Yeah, the axe is definitely getting some big hits in for me. At this point, 22. Mirror is interesting. Gain 1 coin for every 20 damage dealt in a single attack. Could be good if we had the money for it. Let's just upgrade the shield. And I think I'm just going to sit. I mean, I'd like to save some cash, but yeah, the extra health is definitely going to be worthwhile. Even with the extra starting health, we want to have more health. Just to tank through everything. Lots of money. And a 0 attack from the hatchet there, because we had no block. Poison's still doing its work, though. Again, just lots of money. So yeah, we're actually getting good cash. We could try to look at getting an item we can use for money. Okay, that's pathetic. Axe is doing absolutely nothing for me there. If we can get some more block going, we'll be in better shape. If we can get another... If we got another shield, there's a better one. I'm not sure if I would even get rid of this one. Keep both going. A lot slower now doing poison work here, mostly as it's doing the killing. Just depends on how lucky we get. We're just doing these 0 attacks with the axes. I'm saying hatchets and axes combined together in my brain. He's dead to the poison no matter what. We get a bunch of extra cash. Let's see what we can buy. We can upgrade that. We might want the crossbow just for some extra damage. Let's take the crossbow. I will upgrade the axes. I'd kind of like to save a spot. I don't necessarily want to grab this. It's not terrible. Give me the health as well. And let's keep going. On to Crab Tar, so it's kind of just luck. Got some poison going. We could definitely spend some money if we wanted to. There is a skill check on this one too, so you can see me just kind of waste. It's only $7, so yeah, why not? I can use it multiple times. We'll just use it the once, it's fine. Just to kind of see, it's not super important. Well, just got a bunch of cash, so it's fine. Now, if we'd rolled those axes after the shields, it would have been much more impressive. We're in really good shape here. Don't need to worry about spending any cash. We probably want all the money we've got. That's going to be a big axe hit. 108 damage. Very nice. I mean, if we land the hits, I could probably kill you, but we're fine. I don't need to do that. We can possibly get some more cash doing another spin. Alright. So we can upgrade our poison blades. Very tempting. With the amount of money we have coming in, we could also go Penny Slinger. That might be fun. $20% more physical damage for only $10. Let's take the poison. Let's do the extra damage. I'm going to take the Penny Slinger as well. I've never taken that before, but we might swap it out as we go through. I'm also tempted to grab the health, so I will. We still have a decent amount of money. On to the Queen of Snakes. Okay. Terrible start, getting 2 axes that are going to do nothing. Let's just kind of keep it going here. Initially not doing too much damage to me. We could do crossbow, but I'm going to hold off here. Big chunk of damage. Okay. 45 damage from my Penny Slinger. Very nice. Healing this time. Big hit there from the Penny Slinger. 83 coming out. Eh, we're alright. The more coins I have, the more damage I'm going to do if we roll that. Yeah, it did a big chunk of damage there. Some poison going. Attacking me for 88, that's fine. That's going to do it. Alright, very nice. So, a little bit of healing wouldn't be bad. Bonus turn, spin the wheels again. It's $15. I'm going to take that, actually. We've got some shield. That could also be good. We could use that with our axes. We'll upgrade the axes. Take the shield potion. And I'm going to take the health, too. Black Cemetery. Yes, Black Cemetery. Want to make sure we don't accidentally skip through something. Entering the Black Cemetery. Yeah, I don't know why it just like skipped over. I don't know if I did something weird or clicked too many times and we jumped to the Red Desert. We just went right to the Red Desert last time. Alright. 26 attack. Nothing I really need to do. I think we'll be fine fighting this guy. block, building up poison. Everything going my way for the moment. He is doing a lot of damage. He's pretty healthy. Not building up any block here. My axes just aren't doing much because I'm not able to build my block up. I mean, we could pay to get some. We could also reroll since I've got stuff, but we've got him on the ropes. He's not going to kill me or anything. So I think we're fine. Just keep rolling on. Actually, right now, these are doing the most damage for me. I might want to totally pivot over to that. Big biceps, double the physical damage when rolled. Yeah, I could see maybe like totally shifting at this point to just money. Just drop the axes entirely and go for cash. 120 magical damage for 30 bucks, bit pricey. Less wheel speed, always active. I just kind of do it randomly. I don't really pay attention. I'm not trying to get any particular results to come up. I think upgrading the poison is good. Plus 5 damage every time the symbol shows. That's interesting. I could also see going with the big biceps if we drop the axe. Because this is totally contingent on this, giving me shield first. We do have the shield potion, which helps a little bit, but I think I'll let it ride for now. Just see how we do. Skinless Walker. Yeah, again, axe just not doing anything for me. Again, axe is doing nothing for me. Yeah, kind of thinking I might want to do that. Let's give me some shield. I think I'd need a couple shields and the axes in order for it to work. Or something else, if there is something else that gives me block besides the shields. There is another different shield we can get. Just haven't had it. 60 damage coming out, that's fine, we can deal with it. Yeah, the axes just aren't doing anything. I think I'm going to have to pivot. Got a little bit out that time. I mean, it did do 37 because we had some block there. So it does do a lot if we have the block, but it's got to roll first. The money, the money is killing stuff, so... yeah, we could go Rotten Sword. I think maybe we just get rid of the axes and go Rotten Swords. What do we have? Wrench, nudge a wheel up or down by 3 symbols, poison, health. Let's go more money. I'm gonna go ahead and say, let's get rid of the axes. Even though they are doing good damage occasionally, and let's pick up the Rotten Sword instead. So now, mainly, I'm more relying on money and poison. And I even have enough to pick up something, so we could go more health. Move the wheel, directly poison. This isn't too bad. It's only 10 bucks for 20 poison. I do have a lot of active things already. Let's just get some health for now. Keep some cash. Snatcher! Gonna block up like crazy. Okay, we can still add shield, we can still reroll, we can still just do some direct damage if I want to. But right now, we're fine, he's just blocking up. Did a ton of damage there with my Penny Slinger. Just Still have 36 block left. I mean, we could use the crossbow. But the more money I have, the more damage I do, so... Poison helping out despite the block, and then just beating through the block with these. You're going to do 50... That's fine. Do 50. Stealing some money from me this time. That's fine. If that's what you want to do, you go right ahead. Because you're going to die. Lots of poison, big hit, lots of cash. Actually, this is probably the most cash I've had ever. What do we have? The mushroom heals 15 per turn, always active. Sure. We'll take the upgrade on the rotten sword, and tempted to grab the punch as well. But I think we'll hold on. I want to have a decent amount of cash, so we're doing good hits. Nothing else I really want to add here. Burster. Lots of poison to start with. Big hit. Do I want to do anything else? I do have the money, but yeah, you're not doing very much right now. It's fine. 59 damage there from the Penny Slinger. 36 damage going out. $81 damage there. Crazy. Yeah, I feel like just going money. At this point, we just lean into money. Poison's definitely helping too. So much cash. We could kill you quickly. I could just pay for another reroll. You're only doing 96 damage? Yeah, that's fine. Big damage. Okay. This is the other block, so if we did keep that, we could have upgraded and gotten the iron shield as well. I think you'd want like both shields and the hatchet to start with for that to really work. 100% coins, we're kind of okay on coins. I don't think we really need to do much for that. Not something I want to roll, necessarily. I think just items that cost me money. 40% attack bonus next turn, 1 use per turn. Not bad. Some healing. Let's go extra health. We might as well get more block from our shields that we're keeping anyway. And we'll get the healing potion. And we can take the power spell too. I don't know if there's a limit on how many things we can take. The Butcher of Coal. Okay, we've got a ton of cash. So, what do we want to do? We could do more damage next turn. We could go ahead and just reroll to start with. I've got money. You know what? Let's just reroll. Automatically we'll do it. Now, we could go 40% attack bonus and then reroll. I think that would count on the reroll. We could just immediately do just a massive chunk of damage. I think we're okay. He is doing 100 damage to me. We can kind of live with it. I could block some of it. We could get a bit more damage out. Let's just kind of let it ride for now. Got a lot of poison going. 110 coming out. So yeah, just out of curiosity. Use this, then we reroll. So I think that should have affected this roll, not my next one. Poison is stacking up. He's going to do 120. We can definitely just kind of ride through that. I don't want to burn too much cash. I've burned too much already. Lots of poison. 139. We can survive. I just want to build up my money supply again. Poison for the win. Okay. This one I've seen before. 15, respin, the whale afterwards. I think this is totally fine to add kind of whenever. Oh, we can upgrade these. I didn't realize we could upgrade these. Other ones that we have to pay for. I don't have a lot of cash. I do think this is fine because if we get something, we can just re-roll it. So let's take that. We'll upgrade the poison. And then I'm going to sit on my money rather than upgrading the crossbow. I don't think it's really that worthwhile to do. Cursed Swamp is next, yes. Yeah, I must have just jumped ahead there somewhere. King Komodo! Alright, you're hitting me. I think that's magic, so it's just going to go through any block I have. So it is a good chunk of damage. Bunch of poison to start with, which is nice. Don't have a lot of cash, let's just kind of let it ride. We do get the increased heal every turn. $84 poison already. Just like to build up some money here. So let's not spend anything. Just an insane amount of shield. Poison does the job for me. Still don't have a lot of money. I mean, it's tempting. We can upgrade this, so 15 health a turn. So this goes up to 30% more damage. Haven't had that come up. That's 1 to 4 coins. This one is just 5. So yeah, we're better off with what we've got. This is very tempting to upgrade. It's also tempting to upgrade the mushroom. But I don't want to spend too much money is the thing. This is only 14. But you never know when these are going to pop up for upgrades. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it. And hopefully we can just kind of recover our money supply. Let's just try to get through this without using any cash. And try to build up our money. Okay, that would have been amazing if we had a ton of money lying around. So that rerolls and gets more poison. Nice. Okay, you can hit me for 120. We'll just kind of let it go. $26 coming in. We can tank it. Live through it, so we just want to build up that money supply back again. Like I'm just not getting a lot of cash coming out. Okay, $45. More block definitely could be good. I don't want to use too much money. I'd almost rather just increase my health. If I'm going to spend anything. Because a lot of the enemies are going to do magical stuff that's going to avoid my block anyway. So having this be stronger is kind of eh. Yeah, give me health, and we'll just kind of have to live with it. Horn Goblin. So he's doing both magical and physical. Bunch of cash. Not a great way to start, honestly. I might want to just reroll here. Just to have at least some kind of block or something. I mean, I can give myself some block for 8. We could do the extra damage and do the reroll. I think I'm going to do that. Just so we're in a bit better spot. Lots of poison going out, so you're going to hit me for a little over 100. Let's let it go. Okay, we've got decent money. A little over 100 damage coming out. Let's do this because it is pretty cheap. Doesn't do a lot, but it is something. We can get some extra healing. Or we can grab shield, either one. Tell you what, give me some shield. Okay, you're dead next turn. As long as we can survive this, which we can, we're fine. We're just gonna let this go. We get all the money. Excellent. Okay, this one grits a coin, respins the wheel afterward. Not awful. Definitely not awful. Upgrading the poison blade, it's a bit expensive, but sure. 20% physical damage. Give me the health and the physical damage. I'm tempted to do this too, but I want to keep some money. Death Trout. That's a lot of damage. Okay, we got a little bit of cash. Maybe it's a good sign to just go ahead and do something. He does have a lot of health. It's going to cost me a bunch of money to do both, so just give me some shield. Not ideal. Decent poison, but we are really blocked up. The attack we can block and be totally fine, so let's just kind of let it ride. Poison's doing my work for me. 153 damage. We are going to take some, but I don't really want to spend anything here at this point. $158. That's definitely hurts. But I have options at least, because we are getting money. $63. Yeah, I mean, we can tank it, so... What I need is some lifesteal. Whittling me down, but we do have a lot of poison going out. Nice. Okay. More block. More healing. More straight health to begin with in the first place. I think we upgrade the shield. And I'm tempted to grab the mushroom too. Apple's not bad for a little bit more healing, because it also increases the physical damage. But I feel like we're muddying things a bit much if we add this in. I'm just going to keep getting tons of apples when I don't need them. Probably. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm getting enough gold anymore. And I feel like I'm barely holding on, so let's keep some money. Knight of Bagar. $221 attack. That's pretty vicious. Okay, decent poison going out. 223 damage. I can survive that, but it's rough. It burns so much to do both of these, because then we're just going to do less damage if we get any of these results coming up. I'm going to tank it. We might want to reroll next time. A lot of poison going out. 225, I can survive that, but it's not great. Didn't get very much money. Let's go ahead and do the reroll. Okay, I didn't get any block. We did do more damage and poison. Give me the heal, I guess. I don't want to drop everything, but I'm gonna die if I don't kill you now. Oh, you're so close to being dead. I think I have to rely on doing this to kill you. Okay. Well, I've got no money left, and now I'm gonna die. If I'd gotten a crit there, I think we would have been good, but yeah, definitely rough. Unlocked a bunch of stuff. I'd like to see more of this stuff kind of pop up at the beginning. But I probably have enough. Yeah, I've got more than enough. Let's have all the wheels. 3 additional wheels per level. 250, huh? Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for today. Just kind of a quick little bit of more of Slots and Daggers. Definitely having fun with this. Just trying out different stuff and seeing what works. I think having those different things from the start gives you some options. So we tried one thing, tried something else, we ended up pivoting. But yeah, I could definitely see there's lots of different builds you can get that could be pretty crazy. I haven't played around with some of these. Some of the things that can come up like that will help boost your damage as something you can roll. I haven't really messed with too much, but I think that could be very, very strong. Anyway, this has been more Slots and Daggers. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.